Welcome to our guide on contributing to open source using Git. Whether you are a beginner or looking to refresh your workflow, this video will walk you through the standard process used by millions of developers worldwide. Let's get started on your journey to becoming an open source contributor. First, why should you bother contributing? It is one of the best ways to learn and grow as a developer by reading and writing production-level code. You also get to join a supportive community of like-minded people. Plus, it has a significant impact on your career, as many employers view active open-source contributions as a strong portfolio. Before you write a single line of code, there is one golden rule: read the contributing file. Every project is different. This file, usually named CONTRIBUTING.md, contains the specific rules for that project, such as coding style, testing requirements, and how they want you to submit your work. Ignoring this is the fastest way to get your contribution rejected. Here is the high-level workflow we will follow. It consists of 6 main steps: forking the repository, cloning it to your machine, creating a branch, making your commits, pushing changes back, and finally opening a pull request. Memorize this flow, as you will use it for almost every open-source project. Let's start with step 1, forking. Since you do not have permission to edit the original repository directly, you need to create your own copy. By clicking the Fork button on GitHub, you create an exact duplicate of the project under your own username. This is your personal sandbox to work in. Step 2 is to get that code onto your computer. Use the git clone command with the URL of your forked repository. Once downloaded, immediately create a new branch using git checkout-b. Give it a descriptive name like fix-login-bug. Never work directly on the main branch, as it makes syncing updates much harder later on. Now write your code. When you are done, it is time to commit. Ensure your changes are small and focused on a single task. When you run git commit, write a clear message explaining what you did, like fix null pointer in login. Avoid vague messages like fix stuff, which help no one understanding the history. Step 4 is often missed by beginners: syncing with upstream. Open source moves fast. While you were working, the original project might have been updated. You need to pull those changes into your local branch to ensure your code is compatible and conflict-free before you push your work. Step 5 is the big moment: opening a pull request or PR. This asks the maintainers to merge your changes into their project. When creating the PR, write a clear title and a detailed description. Explain what you changed and why. If your changes are visual, include screenshots. This context helps maintainers review your work faster. After submitting, you will enter the code review phase. Maintainers might ask you to change variable names, add tests, or fix bugs. Do not be discouraged. This is a standard quality control process. Read their feedback, make the requested changes, and push again. Your PR will update automatically. To succeed, follow these best practices. Search existing issues first to avoid duplicate work. Keep your code clean and run local linters. Keep your PR focused on one specific problem. And most importantly, communicate effectively. If you are stuck, ask questions in the issue thread. Congratulations! You now know the complete life cycle of an open source contribution, from forking and branching to pushing and reviewing. You are ready to make your first pull request. Go find a project you love and start contributing today.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.